Well, Penny Line, Business Events Australia, a division of Tourism Australia. Now, that means that Tourism Australia has recognised the power and the importance of business tourism to Australia as a destination. But you're running Business Events Australia, correct?
Correct.
So you're the person to ask, how big is it?
Well, the market and the industry is very large, and it's a very important part of the Australian events and tourism industry. So we have major stakeholders around the country who are 100% dedicated to looking after the business of business events, and a lot of the tourism industry obviously also looks after business events as well. So we feel that Australia, particularly in the international audience, which is what we do, we target international customers, has tremendous potential. And our job is to make sure that they know about Australia and that they are constantly thinking of Australia. So we want to keep our wonderful country front of mind and get it pitched more often.
Okay, so you're the sort of first point of contact really for major event organisers around the world thinking of organising something in Australia. What sort of things do they come to you with? I mean, I think that Australia is very high on people's agenda as a place to go in the world. But what sort of things do they ask for? I mean, do they want to, go skydiving or surfing or, what sort of things?
Yes, I mean, Australia has so many opportunities, all different types of the event space. So whether it's a large association congress through to a high-level incentive. So, of course, it depends on what the customer's looking for. But Australia can deliver on all fronts. So if it's the rational factors of looking for an outstanding convention centre, such as the one we're in, the Melbourne Convention Exhibition Centre, right through to the different experiences that they can have, the raw appeal of Australia, the actual outstanding iconic natural landscapes that we offer from Uluru to the Great Barrier Reef and every other region and capital city in between. So we've got so many different destinations.
So just in terms of some of the international destinations, very competitive field. Yes, Australia has unique assets and unique features. It has Uluru, it's got the Great Barrier Reef, it's got the amazing Sydney Harbour, it's got Melbourne, as the sort of sophisticated city it is. But a lot of people still look at cost. So how does Australia compete cost-wise, or does cost become less important because of all those factors?
We believe that the cost becomes less important because of those factors. However, we do know that it's a rational factor. When people are choosing a destination, that's a consideration. But what we also know Australia does incredibly well is the value for money proposition. So again, not only just, we've got research that supports this, but anecdotal information about anyone who comes to Australia and buys a business event here and has that experience, not one of them leaves our shores saying that it wasn't the best experience of their life, that the value for money was so outstanding that is the return on investment they were looking for. And that's what we need to talk to. So, that for Australia is an important consideration.
Do you think safety and security are issues as well from the perspective, and I don't mean necessarily, sort of terrorist type security, but safety in terms of food, health and safety at work and stuff like that? Because you can go to some destinations and it's a high risk scenario.
Safety and security is the number one rational factor that business event decision makers look at when they're choosing a destination. It must be safe and secure, and exactly as you say, from a security point of view, political environment, right through to the water quality. And Australia, again, our clean cities and infrastructure, but our safe and secure environment means we rate it number one or number two in the world each and every time that we look at that factor. And business event decision makers demand that.
Now, where can people, let's say if I'm in the UK or I'm in Hong Kong or whatever, right? Where can I find out more information about if I want to organise an event in Australia?
Absolutely. First great point of call is the Tourism Australia Business Events website, which is Australia/business events, or just go to the Tourism Australia website, which is australia.com, and look for us there. We have our in-market managers who look after as a face-to-face point of contact on the ground in 11 markets.
Oh wow, okay.
So that's absolutely a service offering that we provide, and of course there's also other industry on the ground, but we encourage people to talk to us, pick up the phone, email us, whatever suits, and we'll be able to point them in the right direction. So australia.com is the best point.
Now, when somebody actually manages to get hold of you, right, about an event, how excited do you get in terms of the scale of the event or something unusual, Do you go, wow, look at this?
Yeah, I look at it, absolutely. I look at it case by case too, because what might be considered a small event for some big cities, for example, can be a tremendously important event because of alignment with industry, calibre of the company coming to visit, or just what it means to a smaller regional destination. We get excited by all of it. You know, it's a very exciting business. We're passionate about it, and we believe Australia is the right fit for any decision maker. We just need to understand what their objectives are, and we're pretty confident, in fact we're very confident, that Australia can deliver on it.
Penny Lyon, thank you for your time today.
Absolute pleasure.